It's a Wednesday before Thanksgiving. In California, it is, I don't know, like 50 something degrees, 60 something degrees, blue skies, a little bit of wind. I live in a place that is named after wind. So it gets a little windier here than anywhere else. Today's mail run, it's always a good sign when you get a diamond box, one of the big ones, in the mail. Also, I bought another box just as big, and it had the word Hot Toys on it. So I've never really featured my collection. I do not buy Hot Toys. I got this for a screaming deal. Let's see. It was on eBay. You got to be careful buying them on eBay because sometimes they're Chinese ripoffs. But this one came in a certified Hot Toys box. It came in or certifiable Hot Toys box, and I got it for $160. Kind of got into a bit of a bidding war on it on eBay, but kind of sniped it at the last minute. It is the Stan Lee from Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So it's the spacesuit one. The reason why I wanted this one, there's only 3 Hot Toys that I want. I want a Stan Lee because if you've ever played the Marvel Lego games, Stan Lee is kind of stuck in every level and you have to save him. So I'm going to put him somewhere in the room, kind of stuck, lost, and people have to find him in the room. Kind of fun thing. The other 2 is the 1966 Batman and Robin. And what I want to do with them is I want to put them along the side. It's always confusing. It's the reverse camera. The side of this cabinet, doing their vertical climb, which we know was not so vertical. So that's the Stan Lee box. Yeah, I think it's fine. I normally buy much smaller stuff and much more cutesy stuff, things with big eyes, or yeah, you get the idea. Okay, so that was one of the big boxes. The other big box, as I said, was a diamond box. Good things coming diamond boxes when it's not at a comic shop, because then it's just comics, which is fine. Got some news too. So I bought 8 blind boxes from Mainstream Comics. So Mainstream is pretty well known for their blind boxes. I don't think they have a physical store. I think they're all online. They sell figures, etc., etc., etc. I'll put the link down the bottom, but very simply, it's Mainstream Comics. I have a mixed luck with comic shops putting out mystery boxes. Because they're working for a profit, as we all should be, that whatever they're putting in that box is going straight out of the inventory. And so there's a slightly more conservative thing that happens there. What I do like about them is they're very honest. If you go to their websites and you look at their FAQs, I think it is, they're very clear that their comics are shipped in a certain quality, and the more times you ship them, the lower the quality gets. It's truth. You bubble wrap it, whatever. I don't care what you say, how you ship that thing. It's gonna drop a little bit in quality. So they say if you really want that 9.8 or that 9.9, buy a slabbed comic at that level. I don't think people are honest enough in this industry, and it's very simply because it's money. It's as simple as it is, especially with comic shops. If you find an honest comic shop, stick with it. Okay. So Mainstream does this thing called Duckies, Golden Duckies, Mystery Duckies. I don't know. I don't get it. I think it's just they were saying that it's not a grail, but it's a rare comic. It might be a grail. Who knows? I'm not in love with all these terms that have ended up in the comic industry, but they're here to stay. And Mainstream's is Ducky. I couldn't find anything as to why Ducky. So they ship it in a magazine, Mylar, which is nice. Might be poly. Might just be strange. I've been noticing there's some strange polys coming out. Poly bags. Okay, so Golden Ducky. So we have 9-2 Venom, Black Panther, and a bunch of other slabs. One signature in there. Pretty good. And they have the holiday ones ongoing now. You'll see Amazing Spider-Man. So I think these are all the same, as in the same set. So let's go through them one by one. This is the first time I'm seeing them. So yeah, this is going to be a longer video. I mean, I have to do 8 of these, so yeah, it's already 7 minutes in. So that's kind of neat. So there's the Ducky symbol right off the bat. Spawn 310, black and white cover. So I'm not going to look these up, but right now, but this is probably incentive. So they mentioned this. This is a lithograph that's going into every box by, I'm going to butcher this, Ben Ruzicka. So you're going to need steamed Thanksgiving. It's great. This is cool. I just got this. This is the Ninja Turtles from a couple weeks ago, maybe a week ago. 111. It's a neat cover. Thank goodness that Empires has ended. Oh, Empire. But neat comic. Looks like a prologue series on the back of Web of Venom. It's a variant cover for the Immortal Hulk, number 38. That was kind of cool. This is a flashback, what they call a flashback, which I call what I grew up reading. Hulk 20, the annual. So don't be fooled by the low number. I don't think I have this. Yeah, it's very Disney-esque. Black Panther number 5. It's neat. Don't have that. And this is neat. New release. Number 57. So, okay, so Mainstream charges you shipping, as they should. I think it is outrageous when blind box people, and it's typically people, not companies, don't charge you shipping. It's outrageously good, and it makes me feel super bad whenever I buy them. But I continue to buy them, of course. Yeah. So value-wise, there's 7 comics here, and the signed list. Yeah, definitely was $20-30. $30 after shipping. Yeah. I buy a bunch because the shipping goes down, the cost of the shipping. If you're gonna spend $20, why not spend 40? Okay, because you might not be able to eat that much. That would be a reason probably you shouldn't be buying blind box if you're not gonna eat based on $20. But it's a good idea to buy more than one because I struggle with this box. Because the shipping goes down, and while you might get some overlaps, which is expected, it's not, most blind box people do not expect people to buy 4 to 8. And so they don't prep for it. They've prepped all these boxes before, and they just go, ship. So don't be surprised if you get duplicates. All right, let's go. Captain America. Yeah, that's a new release. It's a $5 comic, $4 comic. I can't believe that we're climbing into the $6 comic area now. It's Red Skull. Neat. Ultimate Avengers, number 5. I guess my entire collection of comics are just readers. Flashback, $4.19. It's good. It's when Hulk had like longer hair. He had like Captain America hair. And I don't know. I didn't like it. This is a cool cover. I have this already. I think I have a couple of these. It's a cool cover. There are a few Doctor Doom fanboys that I know of. I know that Bob from Coffee and Comics with Bueller, is a Doctor Doom fan. He probably already has this. What do we got? Age of Ultron. This series did not do well. But it's a neat number 1. It's a neat cover with kind of him stepping on Hulk, holding Cap and Iron Man in each hand. I like that cover. It's also... Oh, that's cool. You see in his... Is it going to focus? Yeah. In his helmet, see Hawkeye. It's foiled, which is neat. Both the AW logo and Ultron himself. Ultron 7, is that what they call it? This is cool. So Kento has got a following. I don't think this is Scotty Young. I think this is someone with a similar, because I don't think right now he does IDW. No, Fairy Tales is independent. Why Fairy Tales or whatever it's called. But I like that. It's pretty cool. Done with that. Got another one. As I said, these are all pre-packaged, so I'm gonna have 8 of those. This is neat. I have it. I also have the sketched version. I'll tell you this: the colored version way better than the sketched version. The sketch version looks a little odd. Doesn't translate well. it looks almost like a charcoal and with thick lining. So that was a solid. So you notice there was no ducky in there. But that was a really solid blind box. I like that. All right. All the sounds in the world coming across the microphone. Here we go. Oh, another one. Daredevil. Let's go into Alex Ross. Oh, let me tell you about this. It's a good cover. I like the cover. So I get a pull list from two different places. I have a pull list with my local comic store, and I have a pull list with Atomic Empire. I just migrated away from Atomic Empire. Took too long for them to ship things, and it took too long for them to adapt to the changes in my pull list. Somehow, I got stuck on the Red Sonja pull. I have got so much stuff of Red Sonja. I don't know what to do with it. I got red covers. I got sketch covers. I've got alternate covers. My favorite, though, is Betty and Veronica, Red Sonja and Vampira, like trying to own the world. I think it's such a clash in cultures around the Archie universe. Angela, Asgardian Assassin. It's a good number one. That's a heck of a belt. Yeah. That's a good number one. It's not a number one I've seen before, so fan of that. Variant cover. X or 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's good. Nice variant. The strangest thing is seeing Wolverine with a sword. And I know that he's got a history with swords. When he spent his time in Japan and all that kind of thing. But it just feels odd. What's going on here? Huh. This is interesting. Okay, so this comic is not anything fantastic. Avengers number 302. They team up with the East Coast Avengers. They're really trying to push the different zone Avengers. But look at the misprint, and I'll get behind it so the facial recognition shuts off. Look at the misprint on the words "Lost in Space." It's kind of interesting. Illuminati. I like the series. I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it broke any records, anything. Oh gosh. Oh, anything. But I like the series. Okay, so when we opened Blind Box yesterday, or the day before, all these days are blending together around Thanksgiving. I talked at length about Betty Page. This is number 3. I just got number 1. Pretty sure I have number 2. Some people are loving this. I am not. $20 for that? Yeah, I think so. The Alex Ross covers are still hot. They're still doing very well. I think some comic shops are pushing them at too high a price. I would not spend $10 on an Alex Ross cover. Maybe one in particular that I really liked. And maybe they're looking for 25 of me walking in for different covers. But a $10 price is too high. I think probably $6. It's probably right where it should be. They also display really well, which is nice for a comic shop. Okay, let's see what we got. Black Widow, number 1. This is part of Marvel Knights. Marvel Knights felt like it went on forever, and it crossed over into almost every single series. It's kind of nice. I think this is the Eastman cover. I need to look it up. So every Turtles comic that comes out has the regular A title, and then they also have an Eastman cover and they have a Campbell cover. So I see that they still doing it. We got this guy. It's neat. Don't have a whole lot of Hellboy. I probably should. Dark Horse. Most of my focus right now is DC and Marvel, but I should probably. Spider-Woman by Night. This is part of the Halloween series from a couple months ago. Last month. This Corona thing is changing time. Avengers West Coast, number 84. It's a nice cover with both Spidey and Spider-Woman. So origin, which is good. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Captain America White. Wow, a lot can be said about this. This cover. And I will not say it. But yep, I don't think I have that. Rick and Morty. With my love of Back to the Future, I have not given Rick and Morty a fair swing of the bat. Like Corona's worst nightmare with me rubbing my face all the time. So that's a cool cover. I don't have a whole lot of Rick and Morty. Now we're back to start. So started out strong with the Ducky. I think value wise, it's probably sitting at $30 to $40 a box, a blind box. I feel kind of bad. I'll be honest. Let's just be honest. Yesterday's review of the blind box was way too harsh. I recorded a video for it and I started editing it and I realized how much work editing is. That's why we have live sessions. So I had too much information about the blind box going into the opening of the blind box, if that makes sense. I should have judged it less harshly, but regardless, it's a blind box that I would get over and over again because it was awesome. They're really awesome. Wondering what I'm talking about, go back and watch the video before this. Okay, the next 4. Interesting. I like this. Okay, so Ducky, and he puts an arrow to where the signature is, and I totally get that. I've got signed comics before, and I couldn't find the signature. So, hello, aggressively relaxing. So, yeah, we have a signature. Let's try guess who it belongs to. Mayuse. It's Mayuse. Okay. Artist of the cover. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Scream. Curse of the Carnage. Here's the lithograph. So I now have 5 of these. If you would like one, let me know. This is cool. Have this. It kind of looks like Spider-Man is masturbating in this. What's actually happening is in the mural, he's crouching and he's kind of looking up at the muralist, but it does not look good. This pose. He's doing what a Spider-Man can. The Scream reboot wasn't bad. I need to read it. I need to give it a shot. You kind of missed me talking about Rick and Morty and how I haven't given the comics a shot, and I need to read those too. Okay, Dynamite. It's actually Die. Vampira. I mean, that's pretty good. Number 1. Spider-Woman. I have this variant, so if anyone wants it, let me know. Yeah. It's, yeah. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, right? Avengers Unplugged. Got a 99 censor here. It's kind of neat. Vision in the background. Yeah. So I have this one too. Ultimate Avengers did okay. It didn't do amazing. And then we got Black Bolt. Fresh out of the Silent Wars. Or Into the Silent Wars. Whichever one you want. So this is cool. Got a signature. So we opened blind boxes from Mainstream Comics. $20. Signatures are always hard to price out. So the best way you can do it is if it's got a good location. So I would say this is not a good location. It's on the butt of Venom, female Venom, whatever you call it. Typically when it's a dark pen, you want it in the lighter area. Down here would be great. So if you got a good location, what you want to do is go to eBay, find a comic, find the same comic with the same signature. If you can't find that, find 2 comics that are identical, one with the signature you have and one without the signature you have, and do the comparison of the price. Typically, a signature is worth around $10 to $15 if it's not someone that's huge right now. But it could go as high as $35 if they paid for it at a show, because that's typically how much they charge at the show, and it can go way up from there. I incorrectly said that to my friends that Stan Lee's signature would take a year to be expensive because he signed so much stuff, but it took about 4 months, 3 months. It's great. Yeah. Okay. So I think that was worth $20. I think the Scream comic, I'm going to read the series now because Aggressively Relaxing says a shit. And then B, signed by Mayu. He's not the most famous artist. He's not Scotty Young or Alex Ross, but he is pretty well known in the Marvel circles. All right, box number 6 of 8. Oh, gold. Okay. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. They released a green, a blue, and a red for the 3 different Spider-Man series at the time. I have them pouring out of my ears. They are coming out of the woodwork right now. Everyone has one of them, and they all think they're more valuable than the next. So I collect comics not for their value, but for my OCD. Just call it that. I have 39,000 comics. On Friday, I pick up another 5,000. So I'll probably check the quality of the one I have in the back here and see if I should replace it. Got this again. What do we got? Ooh. Okay, I have this. So if anyone wants it, let me know. This is this is the yellow Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Jennika with a K, not a C. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, she has the ninja claw situation going on, which they use more for climbing walls than fighting. Although it's an effective anti-sword weapon. But they made him look a lot like Wolverine's claws. And it's a little unfortunate, I think. Yeah. X of Swords or 10 of Swords, however you prefer. Status. Yeah. I'm kind of burnt out on 10 of Swords right now. Uncanny X-Force. A nice Wolverine stance. Deathlock. Looking Deathlocky. Yeah. Yeah. It's going. Cap. The Cap. I have this. So if anyone wants it, let me know. $3.91. Yeah. Let's talk about Wolverine with swords again. Another X of Swords status. Apocalypse in the background. And another die. This time it's got Sonya on the cover. We talked earlier about my love-hate relationship with Sonya. So like I said, I'm surprised that I haven't had a duplicate yet. All 8 of these boxes are from the same guy. Normally what happens is you get some sort of duplicate going on. But I'm very impressed. No duplicates. I guess the question at the end of the day is, do I feel like I got $200 worth of comics out of it? We'll see. Venom Lethal Protector, Part 2. It's a good comic. I own it. I've read it. It's a little weird that on Venom at first, when Venom Lethal Protector came out, they felt the need to say it was guest starring Spider-Man. Like, that's gonna happen a lot. Spider-Man's gonna be in the Venom world a lot, unless you make a modern day Venom movie and you don't include Spider-Man at all. But who would do that? Okay, yeah, we have good old Falcon. No, Falcon. Phoenix. Falcon. I'm trying to get fancy and that blew up. So it's Phoenix, Jean Grey, Alex Ross. Scumbag. I heard really good things about this. It's a little edgy, or edgier than most comics. But I heard good things about that. Noel is coming. He's coming. Everyone wants him to come so the Empire Saga can end. Is that a little harsh? Incredible She-Hulk with the Pulp Fiction reference there. X-Men, Cap and Punisher pillows and blankets. It's a neat cover. Avengers Prime. That's a fun comic. I feel like they are having to reboot Avengers like all the time now to kind of get readers. I don't know if I like this cover. I have this. I feel like you're gonna like this cover, or you're not gonna like this cover. I don't like this cover, but yeah, there's definitely fans for it out there. Yeah. I don't. I don't know if that was. I had a lot of the comics that were in that set. Okay, here's the last one. Okay. Spawn 311. World record breaking comic. Anyone know what that's about? I like this cover. It's a neat cover. I like that cover a lot. Captain America. It's funny how every now and then Captain America in the 80s, Captain America would kind of do a flashback to the Kirby style. And even like the Stan Lee writing style. Like, this is very Stan Lee. Like, "Arr, I've become a teenager." Yeah, I like it. I don't have that one. Silk. I'm a little surprised that Silk and Spider-Gwen haven't got as big as Miles Morales. But, you know, it's a good stance. I've said this before. You can always tell a good Spider-Man artist if they have a good stance. It's a good one. Avengers Infinity versus Infinity. Number 1. You know how in chess you put your pawns forward first, and you hope you don't sacrifice a whole lot of them, but some get slaughtered. That's what I feel like about the Avengers lately, is that like they all give it a shot. Black Widow tries to take on this super powerful being. They all get destroyed, and then Hulk comes in and saves the day. The Hulk's the queen, right? Blah 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 blah. Just send in Hulk first. Just have him clean it up. Speak of the devil. Got Immortal Hulk. Alex Ross cover. This guy again. Got 8 of these now. This is cool. Lethal Protector, number 4. So I've got number 2. Now I've got number 4. And then this is the female symbiote. Yeah, so that's really cool. So that's it. I think I got 4 duckies. 3. So $200 for this many comics. Got a good selection of Alex Ross covers. Got a gold rubber ducky or gold ducky, which I scorned. Yeah, I think I got 4 duckies. Let me get them. Let me go get them. This is a good haul. If you guys want, you should definitely go check out. Mainstream Comics. If you saw anything you like, if I still have it, I'm doing a big trade on Friday. I'm getting 8,000 plus comics, and I'm giving cash, and I'm trading in the 3,000 or 4,000 that I have in my garage. The guy around the corner. Wait, did I just? So a lot of these will probably go to him. Okay, so here's the gold ducky. Gold ducky. Tell me what you think about the ducky system. I think that is really nice what Main Street is doing, where they put a sticker on the comic. It takes effort. It takes time. They need to know exactly what they're putting into each one. What they probably are doing is making stacks. That stack is all premium artist covers. This stack is all readers. And then just go down the line and build the box. But it makes a huge difference when you are not only looking through them, but reviewing them. It gives you kind of a base. I'm not recording this, so I don't have time. I'm not editing this, so I don't have the time to go and check the value of all these. I don't care about the value of all of them. Man, I'll tell you something. I'm such a sucker for a foil cover. If it's foil, I want it. Sorry, that came up because I just saw that Venom one again. Oh no, Ultron, not Venom. Huh. Whoa. Okay. Okay. So we got 4 duckies. We got Venom number 4. Lethal Protector number 4. Venom Lethal Protector number 2. Scream Curse of Carnage signed number 1. And Web of Spider-Man number 90. Red cover with hollow. 30th anniversary. All right, guys, that's it. I'm gonna sign off. And I have so many comics I have to put into the system before Friday. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get bogged down. I hope everyone has a good break. I hope you have a break. Going into Thanksgiving and Black Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday. Should be nice. All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye.